Good morning everyone. Ever since I had access to the 3-day shop pass, my perspective of farming and making money in NGS has changed dramatically. And we're going to be talking about that in today's video. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the first thing I want to show everyone is of course my sales, because I did gain access to the shop, so I was able to make a lot of money just by selling a bunch of things. So you can see here 6 ale dominos, 540,000, technique 1, 295 of these sold for 265,000, and you can see down here that there is a lot of stuff that I sold for a lot of money, Gigas Precisions, Pedestals, etc, etc, and that boosted the amount of Meseta I earned significantly. I went from like 10 million to 17 million just this week alone because of that shop pass, which is pretty insane. However, now I have a better idea on what I should be farming in preparation for when I get my next 3-day shop pass. And so as many of you guys know, I really enjoy farming Vanford Laboratories. I've been farming here since day one and I just like the aesthetic feel of the map. It's very flat, there's not a lot of elevation, it's very easy to navigate through the map, and the mobs are relatively easy to kill. You even get the little drone that helps you deal a little bit of extra damage as well. However, Vanford Laboratories might not be the most profitable area. My original train of thought was I was gonna farm at a combat zone, I'm gonna farm there forever, get all of those Fixa 5s, throw them on the market and make a ton of profit. Unfortunately, that is not the case because literally all of the Fixa weapons I threw onto the market have not sold, and it's literally been like 5 days since I put them on. They're good Fixa items as well, Fixa 4s, Fixa 5s, and I'm selling them at reasonable prices, all under 1 million. And they're not selling. So obviously these weapons are not in high demand, or simply there is too much supply of them. So we need to think outside the box. So what did sell very well? Actually, capsules sold extremely well. So instead of just farming at combat zones over and over and over, what I'm planning to do now is I'm actually going to be doing exploration zones. Since Sega is so proud telling everyone that NGS is an open world, you can explore stuff, blah blah blah. I mean, I guess they do have a point, because Ale Domina sells like candy, and they sell for almost like 100k a pop. So it is actually really profitable to do that. So my new plan is I will start at Central Aleo. At the river over here, I will do my regular material route, so that basically goes around here all the way to North Aleo. I circle around North Aleo over here and I check up here, and once that's done I teleport over here, and then I follow the coastline all the way down to the Aleo town ruins. And once that's done, I do South Aleo a little bit, and then I rarely go to this area actually, to be perfectly honest with you, but maybe I'll add that into the rotation. But on top of just farming materials as well as killing veterans, I will be killing a lot of the regular mobs as well, mainly because the mobs have a chance of dropping the notes, so notes A, B, C, and D. Once you have all of those notes, you're able to combine them to make Ale Domina, which sells for 100k a pop, so that is really good profit. And I have a suspicion that a lot of people don't enjoy doing this, which is why the price of Ale Domina is so high, because not everyone's running this, because people would rather just sit in a combat zone, kill things over and over and over, instead of running around Aleo, just running laps and killing random mobs. Everyone's sense of having fun is definitely different. However, something to take note of is if you prefer to just fight in combat zones, Rezel Forest is not a bad idea. The reason I say this is because Rezel Forest has the dragon, right? The dragon drops the neck souls, neck soul 2, and all of that stuff, which increases tech damage. Do you know that the jet boots scale off tech damage? Yes, the bouncer jet boots only care about tech potency, and they do not care about melee potency at all. So since the bouncer is the new and shining class that just came out, everyone wants to gear it up. And it just so happens that soaring blades are not really in a good spot, so everyone's going jet boots. And jet boots is insane. When the boss is down and you've got a weak bullet on it, you can literally deal like 12 to 15,000 damage on a hit, which is kind of nuts considering that like I use my photon blast and I hit like 8,000 on my braver. And this is why a lot of people are gonna be playing the bouncer, especially the jet boots bouncer, which means there will be a high demand for tech capsules. So farming at Rezel Forest, killing the dragons over and over and over to get its capsules, which just so happen to increase tech potency, throw those on the market and you make mad profit. Now if you're super giga galaxy brain, what you can do is you can start preparing for the Summoner class. So I've never really played Summoner in base PSO2, so you guys are going to need to tell me, what did Summoner use to increase its damage? Did it need range potency or tech potency? Please let me know in the comment section below, because depending on what it is, maybe that's what you guys should be farming for that specific capsule, so that when the Summoner gets released in January or February, then you can make mad profit because you'll have 1 or 2 3-day shop passes, since you know every month we literally get a 3-day shop pass, right? So in conclusion, NGS is a video game. Please have fun with it. Do whatever you have the most fun with, okay? That is rule number 1. Rule number 2 is, if you want to plan ahead, usually you can make the most money by doing things people don't want to do, right? So people prefer combat zones because it's easier, it's more monkey brain. You just sit there, enemies are all around you, you kill all the enemies. Very simple to understand. However, if you want to be giga brain and you want to think outside of the box and you want to make a little bit more profit at the side, then you can do more exploration zones, farm for those Ale Dominas, farm for those more difficult to obtain capsules from veterans, from gigantics, from urgent quests, stuff like this, hoard them up, then when you get your shop pass again, boom, you make a ton of money and you cash out. Then you just farm again and prepare for the next month when you get your next 3-day shop pass. So that's what I personally am going to be doing in order to make a ton of Meseta. It's simply just hoard up a ton of capsules, and then when I do get access to the shop pass, if I'm ready, boom, I open it up, and in those 3 days I make a bajillion Meseta, and then I can buy all the fashion and whatever the heck I want, right? That is my game plan, and that is what I'm planning to do in the future. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you do in order to farm a ton of Meseta? Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. Anyway, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Can I say except you're welcome?